Dusty Baker at the podium.
When you have a good lineup, you don't know, which guy it's going to be. But those two guys I've been watching them for years, and it's a pleasure to be watching them up close and personal. And boy, they are some clutch guys. And that was a great game. It was a great game to manage, great game to watch, and I'm just glad that we came out on top.
I'll go with Christie in the second row.
Dusty, what did you think about how your bullpen performed after Framber had to go? Went out early.
Yeah, well, it became a battle of the bullpens actually, because their bullpen performed well. Also, ours did a great job. I think we almost went through everybody on both sides in Game 1, and we got some big outs. Framber, he wasn't sharp, but he got some big double plays, and probably some of the biggest outs actually was Jimmy coming in and getting that one out, with runners on second and third, and had he not, the game would have been 5-0 instead of 3-0, and they gave us a chance to come back. And if you get a chance, bona fide chance, then you still feel it, and you feel that you can, it's not a mountain that's too high to climb. And boy, that was all I can say, that was some game.
Marley in the fifth row here.
Hi, Dusty. Dusty, when you were live on Fox, you actually were watching the Kike home run, and you did a little bit of play-by-play. Can you walk us through that? What was that like to see that game tied while you're on the air?
It was terrible. And I blame Fox for that, because invariably when you are doing a live in-game live interview, something usually always happens. And my mom's watching the game, so you gotta really, I think I said, oh God, and
oh
then,
Lord.
Oh Lord, yeah, because that ball, as soon as it touched his bat, it was gone. There was I haven't seen a hitter this hot, in the last week, than Kike Hernandez. And boy, when I saw that ball go up, I was like, oh man, that was a blast. And then he blasted another one. So yeah, that's not a good feeling when you're live on air and you see that ball leaving the ballpark.
And Dusty, you've been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you believe makes great postseason performance, performers like Kike, Jose, Carlos?
Number one, you have to rise to the occasion and want to be in that situation, and you have to raise your level of concentration and relaxation, all at the same time. And the guys that perform the best are the guys that can, pretend that it's not a big moment, but want to be into the big moment. And there's some big game, big moment guys on both sides.
I'll go with Brian on your left, Dusty.
Dusty, you've been around teammates and players that have had incredible relationships before for decades, but how unique and special is this relationship on field and off field between Correa and Altuve, to where they've been doing this since 2015 together, winning, but also in that 6th and 7th inning, it's pretty clear that they're almost following each other, trying to one-up each other in the best possible way.
Well, I don't know if they're trying to one-up each other, but they're trying to, do the best they can, every time out there. And I remember, Lasorda used to call, Billy Russell and Davey Lopes, he used to call them frickin' frack. And, these, those guys have been together for a long time. They know each other. It's kind of like Tom Brady and Gronkowski. They know what, how they think. They know probably what they eat, for dinner, what they like, and what the kids like. And it's a special relationship that, will last, forever, because when they get through playing, they'll be coming back, to many teams that won in 17, or teams that won here, or teams that won there, and they're a big part of it.
Chandler in the left.
Dusty, how much did Christian Javier stabilize that game for you guys? And he's thrown really well in his last 2 outings. I guess, what have you seen from him?
Well, he's been working hard. I see him working in the outfield. I see him working in his bullpens. And, you know, you got to have that bridge guy that either like come in and throw some quality innings and throw some zeros up there to, you know, to give your offense a chance. You know, you can't have guys come in and, you know, give a couple runs here, a couple runs there, and the next thing you know, that game's almost out of reach, you know, for us. You know, you got to have those guys that can keep the score, you know, where it is. And, you know, that's what he did for us tonight.
James.
Dusty Baker looking to win his first World Series as a manager. Going to have to get through Alex Correa and the Red Sox, but they've got themselves a 1-0 series lead, thanks in part to José Altuve. 20th home run of the postseason in his career as he ties it up with one swing of the bat in the 6th inning of this one, a 2-run homer with 2 outs. And he is now 3rd all-time with most homers in postseason history, behind only Manny Ramirez and Bernie Williams. So José Altuve providing the offense here for the Astros in Game 1. Also his pal Carlos Correa with the go-ahead homer in the 7th inning. It's interesting, these Astros have been hitting homers with 2 outs. 5 of the 6 homers they've hit this postseason have come with 2 outs. They deliver in the clutch moments, and they take a 1-0 series lead in the ALCS.